What is mewing? Mainstream media has portrayed mewing as some pathetic incel trend where it's giving hope to incels, some light at the end of the tunnel, some tangible self-improvement goal to strive for. I think part of the reason why it gets this bad rap also is the way that people explain mewing, like me as well, like, oh, it's just this thing where you put your tongue against your palate and over time you're going to change your facial bone structure and you'll get hollow cheeks and like hunter eyes and this blue steel piercing male model look. So it's just simple, just put your tongue against your palate, right? Whereas I think that mewing would kind of be a lot more mainstream if we didn't fuck it up by calling it mewing. If we just called it tongue posture, just like back posture. There's a way that your tongue should rest and that's your tongue posture. Then I think like the branding would have made sense and people wouldn't be so disgusted by this concept. Mewing is such a disgusting word. To me it feels like when you're eating steak at a restaurant and then you get like that gristly bit of fat that you can't chew through and you're not gonna just like swallow the whole bunch, so you look around and then you get like a napkin or you spit it out into the napkin, and that's kind of how mewing feels like when you're saying mewing, like it's the same movement in your mouth. Ugh. Yeah, we fucked ourselves. We should have just called it tongue posture. I mean, who could argue with that? Nobody argues with back posture. Everyone agrees that there's such a thing as good back posture. I don't understand why the concept of tongue posture and that's weird is such a weird concept. I think that it's just the word mewing, and also that we talk about it in a way that we do it for aesthetic purposes, that it changes how we look rather than just saying like it's healthy. And you know, I am guilty of perpetuating the word mewing because if I don't write, mewing is what people search for, that's what people know it as. So if I don't put the words mewing in the title of my videos, it doesn't get any views, the message doesn't spread further. So once the name is set, it's pretty hard to get rid of it. But it does suck, and it's a damn shame that I'm probably the #1 mewing influencer on YouTube behind Mike Mew, and I hate saying the word. Mike Mew, if you didn't know, is kind of not the father, but the son of mewing. His dad, John Mew, has developed the theory of orthotropics starting back in the 50s, I think. So it's been going on for a long time, and he's developed it over time. And in recent years, Mike is also an orthodontist that has sort of taken his dad's messages or ideas and concepts and learnings and expanded on them. But what he did was he started talking about these things on YouTube and giving lectures, and that's when the trend really started to spike and it started to become picked up by this incel culture. Long story short, orthotropics, which is the branch of orthodontistry that John and Mike Mew founded, basically proposes less invasive alternatives to orthognathic surgery. Their methods are based on the idea that modern day diets and postures and things like this are largely responsible for such things as crooked teeth and the need for orthodontic treatment and braces and stuff. So if we can somehow get back to proper tongue posture and proper diets and hard chewing and things like that, there's going to be less need for invasive surgeries like braces. I've got a link in the description if you're curious to learn more about those things. This, by the way, is not what you think. I don't even like lemonade. This lukewarm liquid is, well, I thought I'd give something different a try. Oh, I thought it would go down smoother, that it would be a bit sweeter, less bitter. Mike started making these videos, and then other people started doing this mewing thing or this orthotropics thing and seeing changes in their face that improved their appearance. Then a bunch of YouTubers started posting their results, getting lots of views, making tutorials, like me, riding the mewing wave. And the thing is, you'll see like a bunch of YouTubers that have like no views on their videos, and then they make a video about mewing and they get like hundreds of thousands or millions of views. So it really became this trend where a lot of people would make mewing videos just because they really popped and got a lot of views. I'm guilty of that too. But I mean, my whole thing is I am a mewing YouTuber. It's not like I'm doing makeup tutorials and then I make one video on mewing just to get some views. So what I'm saying is I'm better than the others. I don't know everything about mewing. I've just learned what I've learned from the internet and from my own experience as well. The whole concept just made a lot of sense to me and I started doing it, got good results, wanted to share them, and then started to share my learnings on YouTube.